Miriam, can you hear us? Yes, I was beginning to wonder though.
All right, very good. All right, it is 30. We'll call this August 18th Board of Works meeting in order. Please rise and join me for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk Treasurer Price, please call a roll.
Mayor Gates.
Here.
Freeman Maxwell.
Present.
Susie King.
Present.
We're good, thank you. The August 4th meeting minutes for the Board of Works have been presented for review. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion, corrections, subtractions, additions to the August 4th meeting minutes? We will have the special meeting minutes from last Friday on the September docket. So these are only for the August 4th Board of Works meeting.
I have no further.
All right, here none, I have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the August 4th Board of Works meeting minutes, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And I'm an aye, motion carries. Next item of business is going to be the claims for August 18th totaling $713,924.75. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion further than that? I will say it's a little higher because of the, Julie, you want to give us a little insight to the clarifier release?
Well, the retainage was 217,000 change, but the last pay process for them was a little over 10 grand, I think.
Yep. But we did release
So
retainers.
I sent the paperwork today to release the retainage. Back to Rob. It was like 217,000.
Further questions, comments, concerns regarding the claims submitted totaling $713,924.75. You're done. I have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm an aye, motion carries. All right, on to our new business. First, let's get a motion on the floor. Is there a motion to approve the amendment to ordinance 2024-14, which regards the changing the community center rental hours, and I'll let Julie go through why this is a needed item.
Okay, so after some discussion with the ladies over at the community center. An issue that we were having was people were showing up the night before their rental. If they rented on Saturday, they would show up on Friday. We actually had somebody show up at 6:30 in the morning on Friday, not knowing if anybody else had rented it. And then they're showing up really early in the morning before the rental time. So if somebody's renting 4 hours, they're showing up hours beforehand to decorate and do whatever, but they're only renting for 4 hours. That being said, we're also having an issue with the community center being open till 11 and people having there till 11. Sometimes they wouldn't leave by 11 and we have a lady that comes in to clean and she has to wait until everybody's gone to clean. So she's there at the wee hours of the morning trying to get the building clean. Hence the reason to see about changing the community center rental hours after speaking to the ladies so that it would read from 8 to 10. No one in the building before 8 a.m. No one after 10 p.m. So that gives them a little bit better window to be able to do the cleaning without having to be there at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So
I'll make a motion to
Let's get it.
And I'll second that.
amend the ordinance 2024-14.
So I have two questions on this one real quick. So the amendment of the ordinance should not go through council for amending an ordinance. And then secondly, if this is just part of the contract, can't we just amend the contract?
I don't believe that the hours on there were like on the ordinance part of it. This was
But even-
just to be able to say that we can change that because on the contract where people rent, it doesn't give the hours from like 6 to 11 or what, it just says nobody in there past 11 p.m. This just sets a precedent for that contract.
So can we-
It's not in the ordinance.
Let's reach out to Marion for your question about the.
I'm pretty sure we can amend the contract, but not the
Yeah,
ordinance.
That's
itself.
that's what it is for amending the contract, because I don't believe this in the ordinance that any set hours in there, because I looked and I didn't see anything.
Okay,
So this is just saying that you will approve to be able to set those hours in that rental contract from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. in
Okay.
those hours.
I'm just clarifying it because it says amending the ordinance itself.
Right.
And that's not.
Yeah, I don't believe that it's amending the.
Marion, you
ordinance.
want to clarify that?
Yeah, I agree with the discussion that you're not amending the ordinance. You can go ahead and amend the contract and you can go ahead and change the hours as the Board of Works.
Okay,
Should I change the motion?
yeah, just so we have it on the meeting.
So do we need to I know you're gonna change the motion, but do we need to reword how amended it to ordinance, just say amended the contract, the use of the building? So that way we can just blanket that, so that they don't mess with the ordinance, because someone will complain later on, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it says on the agenda, I should have read it right off it said amendment to the community center rental agreement.
Yeah.
Which that agreement is under an ordinance, but we're not changing the ordinance, we're changing the agreement under the ordinance, so we should be good if someone wants to. Represent the motion to match. The changing on the community center rental agreement.
So can I amend my
Mhm.
motion? Okay. I will amend my motion to say that we are. Amending the contract for the community center rental agreement.
I'll second that motion.
All right, so I have a motion, and a second, the amended motion. That we are amending the community center rental agreement, not the ordinance, so. Any further discussion? I have a motion, and a second on the floor. Is there any other discussion from the board or anything from our legal team, Mary?
I have nothing.
Yeah, it sounds like changing the hours will address the issues, so I agree.
Anything further, Mary?
Nope, that should do it.
Okay, thank you. All right. Hearing no further discussion, all in favor of approving the amendment to the community center rental agreement, signify by stating aye. And I am an aye, the motion carries 3-0. In your packet, you were submitted an excavation permit for Frontier Communications. We reached out to Julia to ask some additional questions just because of the location. I sent that to you this morning. Said the work will take 10 to 20 minutes, so it's not a very long segment of work. They will, however, have to, due to the width of the road being 12 feet, they'll have to shut down temporarily the road closure. Shouldn't take all that long. They won't take up any parking spots. And no sidewalk will be utilized. So first, let's get a motion on the floor. Is there a motion to approve the Frontier Communications excavation permit for the Washington Street? So moved.
Second,
All right, I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion or questions regarding this particular event?
so when they put the start completion date, that completion date is project overall, not the. Specific excavation they're doing. Is that correct?
I think it's a specific excavation they're doing, they just didn't know the timeline yet, so they
Oh,
wanted to
okay,
plan.
Yeah,
so they
so-
did it right.
so-
Okay.
And it's gonna take more than 20 minutes to do the whole project,
Correct.
it's just they're only gonna close the street.
Yeah.
Between 10 and
Just
20.
just clarifying, this isn't gonna be a blanket, we're closing the street as is, this is for the specific thing.
A
correct?
specific thing,
Okay,
Or we
and
can-
they have to coordinate with us when that's gonna happen. and where.
okay,
And then we can specify that as well, that they need to give us at least a week notice or something, so we can notify businesses.
Yeah,
It's not gonna conflict with anything that we might have going on,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I'll communicate that.
Can I ask what part of Washington Street it is?
It's, I mean,
Is it
around
right by the businesses of the courthouse, or
Yeah.
is it, okay,
Yes,
Yeah.
which is why I.
Washington
reached back
Union,
out,
that whole little area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which didn't know how soon they was gonna start this, I thought, wait, a minute,
Yeah.
we have a big festival getting ready to.
right, which
So-
that's why we put it in the permit to avoid those dates.
Yeah,
okay,
so.
that's good.
Any further discussion or questions regarding the submitted excavation permit for Frontier Communications?
Nope.
All right, hearing none, all in favor of approving, signify by saying aye.
I,
Okay.
And I'm an I, motion carries. Next item of bid, or next item of business is gonna be the proposed 2025. It's a 2026 trash pickup bid publication that's gonna go out if approved. This is the public notification discussed in a recent council meeting. Mary, you wanna, actually, let's get a motion on the floor first. Is there a motion to approve the advertisement for bids for the city of Delphi trash and recycle pickup services?
So moved.
Second,
All right, Mary, you want to kind of give us a quick refreshing information on this?
Scrolling to the document now. You have put together specifications for what you want in a trash collection service, and that will be sent out for bids. It looks like the advertisement, is that already been submitted for this week?
No.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, correct?
Okay,
Yeah, because we wouldn't have met the deadline. So I
okay,
believe-
yeah, that's what I wasn't sure about.
Next Wednesday, I think I read it for 2 weeks.
Mhm. And I think that this is pretty close. You just made some adjustments to what your specifications wanted, what you wanted for specifications for this contract.
Correct.
Otherwise,
We
it,
spoke with Aaron Lyon, the street superintendent, and there were some, just some small changes from what we did in 2022.
Mhm.
That was, coordinated through, the previous contract and just some things that I think it was dumpster size or the container size and some small thing, and number of houses obviously has changed, so some small items that need to go into this proposal.
And so when they submit their bids just need to be compliant with your request for specifications.
Correct, and the bid package can be found on the City of Delphi website. It's gonna be under the street department section that's under trash and recycle. That link will be included. It's on the public notice that'll be going out.
Mhm.
So
That's all I
basically,
have.
just approving for advertisement for the City of Delphi trash and recycling service pickup. Any discussion or questions for Miriam or myself?
No.
All right, hearing none, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
aye.
And I'm an aye, motion carries. That is all our business items. Any board comments?
Seems like, Little Settlers was, kind of busy.
Kind of busy.
Just a little bit, so good job to everyone to help plan, make it happen. End up having to work, so I was there, not helping there. But it seemed like everyone had a decent time for the most part, and it actually wasn't super hot, so that was. Plus,
Big shout out to Delphi Main Street.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we pass that on.
Yeah, I know that they, are in need of some volunteers, so if anybody is willing or able to, I think they could use the help. I know it was a few people that helped set it all up and they could use some more volunteers.
Definitely know a lot of work goes involved into it, it doesn't just show up, there's lots of fighting and stuff, and a lot of actual physical labor to be done too.
And I just seen there where I hit the live stream to YouTube and it did not. So I will upload this to YouTube afterwards, which, yeah.
Okay.
Which is another reason why we're gonna be
Yeah.
changing the out to a different format because I don't know, it's probably what, 6 years, 7 years old, maybe a little bit less, but the connectivity between all our software, sometimes it shows it's working and then it shows it's not, so we're gonna I'll get this uploaded to YouTube and upload it to Facebook as well, so. For treasure price.
Yeah.
Public comments.
Just another thank you for the quick meeting last Friday morning to approve moving the market, so it seems to work, it seemed to work really well. Having it there.
Very good. All right. Further public comments, one last motion.
You need to ask Mary,
Oh,
So, Miriam, do you have anything to add?
No, although, the market reminded me that I need to send Julie an email.
Okay.
All right, very good.
motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, in favor, signify by saying aye. And I'm an aye, this meeting is adjourned at 5:44. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miriam.
You're welcome. Have